right, next up, we're going to talk about the ozone layer and ozone depleting particles. So a lot of people know about, the hole in the ozone layer, but they get confused between what's the difference between ozone and a greenhouse gas. Ozone is not, or the particles in the ozone layer are not greenhouse gases. And it actually doesn't have much to do with global warming. Instead, the ozone layer is its ozone is just O3, and it is a natural and human-made product that occurs in Earth's atmosphere. And the ozone layer is a layer of that ozone, that O3, that occurs above the troposphere, so about 20 to 30 kilometers up into our atmosphere, and it reduces the amount of harmful UV radiation reaching Earth's surface, right? So the ozone layer is actually really, really important. It's the reason we can live today, right? If the ozone layer wasn't there, the sun's radiation would just fry us, right? We'd all get cancer and die. So it's really important that ozone layer is there. And it is certain that global stratospheric ozone has declined from pre-1980 values. So we're actually losing that very valuable ozone in our atmosphere. Right? So why are we losing it? Well, there's several things that deplete the ozone layer that humans are doing. Chlorofluorocarbons and hydrochlorofluorocarbons, CFCs and CFCs, are emitted by refrigerants and things like that. So, we have refrigerators, we're putting out these particles into our atmosphere. We're also using other things like chlorinated solvents for decreasing fats and oils and whatnot. So these things that we do in our everyday lives are decreasing our ozone layer. Now, in the 80s, people were like, oh crap, like we're seeing this huge hole in the ozone layer above Antarctica. Something needs to change. And that is when they started replacing CFCs, with HCFCs. And HCFCs are still ozone depleters, but not as bad as the original refrigerants. So you can see that after those changes were made in the 1980s, the ozone is starting to come back, right? Still not great, but it's starting to come back.